Scrolling through too much Instagram today. Hi guys, this is Connie, and you probably hear the fan running. It's almost 10:30. So we had a fantastic weekend. A weekend without the baby, technically. It's Sunday, which means it's the 17th, which means it was my niece's birthday. But I also had heard there were happy and sad moments all day, and it all gets jumbled up into one, which is kind of what life is. So let's see if we can back this up. Saturday was awesome. You might have seen a bit of it. I'm obsessed with my Instagram at Connie Tryon. Shameless plug. We had a couple of friends who were awesome and took the baby for the evening because we wanted to go out to this meet and greet and just not have to worry about the baby, not have to worry about a babysitter, and not have to worry about bedtimes and stuff. She has gotten sick. To be fair, she was sick before we even gave her to our friends, which is sad, and I felt bad for it, but they still handled it like a champ, and she slept a lot, which was very useful. She has spots all over herself, so we don't know whether those are like chicken pox. People are saying possibly hand, foot, and mouth, which I'm a little scared of, because if that's the case, we have to like deep clean the house, and I'm a clutter bug to begin with, so the thought of deep cleaning this entire house scares me, but I also don't want my child to perpetually continue to get sick because of whatever it is she has. So that was a thing. We ended up meeting up with my dad for not just Father's Day, but for church, and he was telling me about my mom's best friend, and that she was in hospital, and that, you know, she's not doing really well, and that she's probably not going to make it. Ended up messaging my mom and finding out that she had passed away earlier this morning, and it makes me really sad. But I also know that given the situation that she was in, from the best of my ability of understanding it, she is no longer in pain, and it's just been weird because that whole family dynamic, they were very close friends with us as far as their family went, and a couple of us have had a bit of a falling out for various personality clashes and other reasons, and so you tend to try to put that all aside and just be there for each other and continue to show love, which is kind of frustrating when you're dealing with essentially a porcupine, which I think I've used that image in my head before. I'm like, it's hard to hug a cactus because cactuses are sharp and pointy and prickly and a pain. But that seems to be a bit of that concept in my mind. Church was awesome. We're being reminded how to share our stories and how our lives should be reflecting the story of Jesus in various ways, or just the gospel. And it was a good one, and just reminding me how I share God's love through my life and how my life is the story. So it was definitely a challenge because there are a lot of moments I just misuse the grace of God to do what I want instead of doing what He has called me to do. So that hit hard. I went to IHOP, which was crazy, full of people. Had a good time eating and picking up lunch for our friends. And we basically spent the afternoon at our friend's house, just watching the baby run around and having a good time, just spending quality time with our friends, and got to phone in and do a video call with some other family members that we hadn't seen in a while. And Mustachio's car is actually broken down, so they're currently dealing with that right now. My mom actually came over and helped us with some AAA action. So hopefully that thing only has a dead battery, but it was weird. I didn't realize something was malfunctioning with it until later on in the day when I went to walk past it on the street and the lights kept blinking. It's totally weird. And then there was Community Day yesterday. We both got our shinies. I didn't see the evolutions as anything as fanciful. I already leveled up. I evolved whatever Tyranitar I had, which will be great. But I'm wondering, because I have so much footage from past raids in the last week, I'm wondering if I should try to do like a Connie Reacts so you can see the footage and I can comment on the footage, and it'll just be a big reaction situation, and then do my Connie reads. Another thing that I was noticing from the meet and greet is like how much I appreciate people who watch these, people who listen to Connie reads. I couldn't be more grateful, and sometimes I'm so tired I don't say thank you nearly enough. So thank you. Be careful with that, enjoy, please and thank you, and I will see you tomorrow. It's a brand new day, and the beginning of the week starts now. Good night.